So last week I painted for the first time in about 3 years, give or take, and it's inspired me so much so that I've decided to start a whole sketchbook challenge. Today I'm just going to fill in the first page, arguably the scariest, but it's okay. I'm going to leave this one blank so I can do a bunch of swatches. Or do I? I don't quite know. It's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm again working with no references. I suck at using references when it comes to traditional because where do you put it? In theory, the anatomy shouldn't be that off, but I'm kind of looking at it at a funny angle. I think his forehead's too big. Same, but... Or maybe it's the eye that's too low. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick this up. Yeah, that's not right. The nose is too big, the head is too small. I'm holding myself back from getting started with some details because... I love doing detail. I really just want to do the little whiskers and the dewdrops at the ends of them. And the leaves. Oh my gosh, I've got to get and move on. I still think that's incorrect, but it's better than it was. And anyway, it leaves opportunity to redraw it at the end of the sketchbook, or maybe even paint it because I'll have more than just a few acrylics at that point, with a bit of luck. Okay, looking like a bald seal. Let's give him some ears and some eyes and all of that, and then we can move on to doing... I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but we'll move on to it. I like to credit my ability to draw animal ears purely down to the fact that I was a My Little Pony artist. I credit that for being the reason I can draw today. I'm deciding to start a sketchbook now because I have a trip planned. And I think it would be really cool whilst I have inspiration that I don't often come across directly in front of me. I think it's going to be really cool to do something with that, start a little bit of a sketchbook journal, as well as just having the time from not focusing on my shop. Why did I do that? Hopefully I'll get more tools before my trip so that stuff like this doesn't happen. Fun fact, my favorite leg type is a 6B. It is by no means a perfect circle because I freehanded it. So in my painting video, I mentioned that I don't like sketching, which a lot of you may consider the sketching. But then I also went on to expand on that point, and I don't like sketching for a painting because I often think in colour, which I can't do when I'm sketching. So I want to jump straight ahead to the paint so that I remember the colours as I'm thinking of them. However, that goes badly. And in this instance, I'm really enjoying myself, and I'm enjoying, I guess you could say, sketching because I'm not thinking about the colours. All I have to do is sketch, essentially. Maybe that's how I should think more about my traditional work, and I should focus less on painting and just making things like this, which I can then colour in nicely. This is really tedious with a little mechanical pen. You never know. I might do this one page and then this sketchbook is going to go in the back of my wardrobe and not be seen. In the original painting, they are sort of just oval shaped. However, I don't want to do that this time. We have our first smudge. It should really go like here, but I've kind of coloured the area in. Do a small one, and then our eraser pen is coming in clutch. I don't really know why I'm doing them heart-shaped. I can't think what tree actually has I can't think what tree actually has heart-shaped leaves, but I know there is one. If there isn't, then why isn't there already? These leaves aren't as pleasing to look at. I blame it on there being 4 of them. And also this one being awkwardly close, but not close enough to the black. The circle. Let's fix that. I mentioned this briefly in my painting video, but if you don't already know, when you're working with numbers in art or figuring out if you should have a certain amount of things, always go with an odd number. Because this 4 looks a lot less pleasing than the 3 did, right? But I'm going to fix that by adding a 5th leaf. Okay, ignore the fact that it doesn't quite flow because I did the stick part a bit weird, but like that's so much better, right? I don't like this leaf. I don't know where we are having our 5th leaf over here, but we need one. However, if I don't, oh, now I'm stumped, because if we have 5 leaves over here and 5 leaves over there, in total we have 10 leaves, which isn't an odd number. Do you see my problem? We'll go with it. No, that looks silly. It's too far away from everything else. But these 2 are too much in line, and I think that's a lot of where our troubles are coming from. I don't quite know if that's better, but it means we have room for a 5th like that. And I think that looks, I don't know, actually, if these turn out. It's okay. I'm going to do other things. I kind of like how he looks blank, to be honest. I don't know if that's just me, but he looks kind of cool blank. I think I'm just gonna finish up by giving him a nice dark outline. I'm missing his whiskers. I said I was excited to draw his whiskers and I've almost forgotten about them. Okay, that's on the tip of my tongue. I will be remembering that. I'm gonna talk about it until I finish this outline so that I don't forget. I'll be so sad if I forget. His fur is very abstract, okay? It's stylized whiskers. But that's the first page, I guess, of my sketchbook. If we ignore this, it's going to be all swatches, I promise.